Hey, back for another quick video. It's been a while since I made one, sorry guys. Life has been pretty busy and I haven't really been doing a lot of brewing, but I've done a little bit of brewing. I recently brewed a batch of Cooper's Stout. Not sure if I put a video up for that one, but it's about 3 weeks aged at the moment, and I had some for St. Patrick's Day, and I've got to say, it's actually a really good drop. The reason why I want to make a quick video here, well, like probably many of you, you're probably sitting around home a lot these days. There is a big elephant in the room, as we know, that coronavirus, which is pretty much changing the way a lot of things are at the moment. I had this stuff on hand well before anything was sort of going on with, shop hoarding and all that stuff. I've got no idea if homebrew has been hoarded. I haven't really been to the places I buy homebrew from. I haven't looked for it in supermarkets either, so I've got no idea if people are hoarding it. Wouldn't be surprised. People are idiots. Anyway, I'm brewing a batch of dark ale today. I'm doing it with kilo of Brew Enhancer 3. I can't remember if I did that last time or did Brew Enhancer 2, but we're doing BE3 this time around. Why I wanted to mention the stout was usually I brew my batches to about 22-23 litres. That one I did to 18 litres. I thought, you know what, I'm not a huge stout fan, but I don't want it to taste watery. So I figured I'd just make it 18 litres and see how it goes. Came out tasting fantastic. So much so that I'm going to try doing this batch also to 18 litres, and I want to see how it comes out. Because the dark ale was actually one of my favourite of the Cooper's kits that I've brewed so far with. It's actually a really good beer. Like, it's a really good, strong bit of beer. That's exactly the kind of taste I like, and I can't believe I've only really done it once. So this is my second time doing the dark ale. Like I said, I'm not sure if I did it with this before or not, but I am now. Look, just stay safe, guys. If you get a chance to do a bit of home brewing, if you're stuck at home, now's a great time. I'm not on lockdown personally at the moment. I'm just on annual leave, which was pre-booked well before all this shit went down. Just timing worked out alright, and I've had a bit of a mental health leave, to be honest. Like, we haven't really done much. It's been great. Kids are still going to school, which is kind of a bit of a concern, but it's kind of been nice and quiet around the house at least. My wife hasn't been working this week either, so we got to spend a bit of time together, and yeah, look, just take care, guys. Do a bit of brewing if you get a chance. Don't rush to the shops to buy homebrew stuff if you haven't got it on hand. Try to stay away from shops at the moment. It's just a little bit too crazy. Or if you can order online, if that's a possibility for you, I might do a bit of the same, and I might look at putting on another batch. My second fermenter, I have another one of these, which is just a blue bucket I got from Bunnings. I've actually converted that into a food storage thing, so whilst I usually always have like 5 kilos of rice on hand anyway, I've doubled that in recent, like about a month ago I bought an extra lot of rice, so I do have about 10 kilos of rice. The only thing is you don't want it to go off, so I've been putting it into that other fermenter as essentially a storage, because it is food safe. And look, if the shit hit the fan and I had to sort of start hoarding water, I'd probably be rinsing this out and filling it up with water if we're in an emergency, you know. You do what you got to do. I don't see water or power being affected anytime soon, but look, we've all got our theories about this SIG. I'll be honest, I am quite pessimistic about the future at the moment. I've been reading a lot since this thing broke back in January in the West. I've been reading it daily, basically, and I'm telling you, from my opinion, things are much worse than are being reported. Much worse. Everywhere. I think Italy is probably the only place that's actually reporting accurately, which is a bit of a worry. Anyway, got sidetracked. Too political. We just want to talk about beer here. I don't have anything to try on camera because nothing's cold. Even the stout, which is... yeah, it's usually beer you like a little bit warmer, but even still, you don't want it to be at room temperature on a warm autumn day here. You want it to be about 9 or 10, 12 something degrees. So nothing to try, just brewing, and I just sort of thought I'd do a quick film whilst I'm brewing. So here it is, dark ale. I'm going to do this one at 18 litres. I'm really keen to see how it tastes as well, and I might even start experimenting with some lighter beers, so reducing their volume as well, because... yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm getting a little bit bored of some of the brews I've been making. I haven't been doing much to them anyway. And at the moment I don't really want to be going around shopping, so simpler is better. And if anyone has any options, ideas. Let's hear about it. Especially now, if everyone's sitting at home, let's hear about what you're doing, because I'm sure I'm not the only one thinking about brewing beer today. And beats shopping at Dan Murphy's and fighting all the hoarders. God knows if they're actually doing that at the booze shops yet. Wouldn't be surprised. It started at toilet paper, turned to everything else. Beer's shortly on the list at some point. So make your own, and you'll save money. It's more fun. Sometimes tastes better. It's more enjoyable. I'd rather do it. I actually quite like brewing beer. You always got a lot on hand. You can drink as much as you want, which is not necessarily a pro. Some might call it a con. I do too sometimes. But it's there. And if you like beer, it's a good way to have it. It's a good way to make your own. Anyway, enjoy. Stay safe. Stay in isolation if you can. Don't go anywhere. Don't interact with people. And for the love of God, lock your doors, because that's my prediction is next. It's going to be fucking people breaking down doors trying to steal shit. Things have just gone crazy. I live right next to a Coles and Woolies too, so I'm a little bit worried about that. People are unstable. What can we say? We've seen stabbings and fightings in the supermarkets already. What's next? Stay safe, brewers. Take it easy. Let me know what you're doing in this time of peril, of interest, of certainly something that we haven't seen in our lifetime anyway. GFC had nothing on this. Anyway, enough coronavirus talk. Drink a Corona. Don't talk about coronavirus. Have a good one. Cheers.